San Diego Force Baseball 101 with Coach Brian Basteyns.
Hi, welcome to this week's edition of Force 101. I'm Brian Basteyns, the on-field manager for the San Diego Force. Bunting is a key part to baseball, and a lot of people do not teach bunting properly. Sparky Anderson, the great manager of the Detroit Tigers and Cincinnati Reds, and the Hall of Famer once said that every close game comes down to a perfect bunt. And we're going to talk about bunting right now. A couple things here that people do wrong with bunting is they take kids from a stance of hitting and they actually rotate their bodies all the way over where they're facing the pitcher. In this circumstance, number one, it's not a comfortable spot for my guy to bunt. He's face up to a pitcher, throwing the ball right at them. It's a bad angle. It's an angle their eyes aren't used to seeing, and nothing good can happen from this. A poor bunt is going to get popped up, or worst case, hit our batter, and a poor pitch has the same type of circumstance. The best way to do this is just go from a straight hitting stance and turn your front feet like you're just getting ready to hit, or you just completed your hitting. Okay? We want to make sure our bat is out in front of us at a 45 or a little less degree angle. Now the purpose of this angle is because it's natural for baseball players to go down to bunt the ball this way. If we start this way, sometimes we get to this and we get pop-ups. So we want to be able to start at this angle here. Number two, my inside hand, and for our baseball player here, he's left-handed, so he's going to take this left hand, he's going to get it out in front of him. Okay? The right hand is what we call a lever. It's like maneuvering a boat. He's going to be able to take this up and down accordingly, but we want to keep it at this angle as best as possible. The big thing is to be able to adjust to a high pitch or low pitch, and we're going to do that with our legs. If it's a low pitch, he's going to go down and get it with his knees. As you see, the bat angle doesn't change. If it was a little bit higher, he can rise up to bunt the ball. The next two most important pieces for bunting is a small step at the point of contact. So he's going to take his front foot and take a small step, 2-3 inches forward as he bunts. What this does, it gives him a little bit of momentum, and it keeps him from staying in one spot trying to hit a ball pitch down. The last little bit is more of a mental thing than anything else. And Barry Bonds used to tell him his dad made him do this. Before he actually swung a bat, he had to do perfect bunts. And one thing his dad taught him was what we called catching the baseball. You want the sensation that you actually have a glove on this hand, and when the ball's approaching the bat, you want to feel like you're going to catch it. A lot of people try to give or they go get it. Both those things equal to bad bunts. In this situation, we want our hand out, we want to feel like we're catching it like we got a glove on this hand. This is a good look of our bat angle here. You see how the top of the bat is a little bit higher than the bottom of the bat. His knees are bent, and he's got this good angle here. In case he does make a mistake and come down, his bat's still going to be flat. Versus him starting here, and if he does make a mistake, we get there, and that only equals pop-ups. The key to a good sacrifice bunt is the position where you put the ball on the field. You can't bunt the ball right back to a pitcher because that's an easy out. You can't bunt the ball to a guy who's charging from either first base or third base. So that's where we get to this lever, this bottom hand. He's got to get around and be able to see who's charging, where the pitch is, and where the best spot for this ball to go down is. So what he's going to be able to do if he wants to shoot the ball over here to first base line is he's going to take his back hand back and create this angle so when the ball comes off, it shoots over there. If he wants to get the ball down the third base line, he's going to do the exact opposite. He's going to take this bottom hand and pull it forward so we have this angle towards third base. Left arm out, please. Thank you for watching another edition of Force 101. We hope you learned a few tips to help your baseball game. Please come to the ballpark to Verona and watch the San Diego Force play this summer, as well as follow us on Twitter and Facebook, and you can go on our website, sdforcebaseball.com.